Who is the best player you've played with?
Oh, you know it. You know it. Definitely, you know Messi.
But why? Tell me why. Give me something that we don't know. What's he like in training? Is he the same in training? Does he do some crazy stuff in training? Are there any stories?
Yeah, bro. I will tell you something. You know, I hear about Evra sometimes because I've been able to talk with him quite few times. With Carlos Tevez, he said Cristiano Ronaldo is the type of player working hard, but Messi is different. Messi is like, you know, genius. It's like he's type of guy, natural, you know. And the training is always easy. There's always guys who is very good with the ball. He will never do crazy things. He will never work hard. You know what I mean? He's always especially in the game, you know, football game.
Who for you is the hardest player you've come up against, or the best player you've played against?
I think Messi again, because last year we played against him in Champions League. These previous 2 years we played against Barcelona in Champions League.
Oh, he had me off my seat.
He was more than
players like Messi. Any mistake you can pay for it.
You say players like Messi. Are there any other players like him? In your opinion, how good is he?
For me, he's the best player in the world by a distance.
Messi. Every time you turn the TV on, he scores 2 goals at the moment. It's good that he hasn't scored against us. We pride ourselves on being a strong team. When we played Barcelona before, I think we've caused them difficulties. But with Messi, I think statistics and history go out the window. The way he's playing. It's solely about us performing in these 2 games to try and stop him, and with the ability he's got, we have to be at our best, not just our back four, but as a team, because individually he's proved himself to be the most dangerous and best player in the world.
The best player in the world for you now?
For me, over the 5, I will go with Leo.
Messi or Ronaldo? That much better than Ronaldo?
For me, Messi is natural.
Last season for him was tough too, like all the team, and I think that this year he's recovering at the same time that all the team is doing. So we are really happy to have him, like all these years, what he has done for football, for this sport, for us, because as a team we have won a lot of titles, and thank you to him most of the time for his assists. I mean, he's the best player in the world for the last 5-6 years, and every time he's in the pitch he shows why they give him the golden ball.
Messi today is the best player. You don't have nobody to compare.
For fun.
Do you think he's the best ever?
Yes. I do. I mean, against Arsenal, you know, it's one of those nights. A bit like you're saying to yourself, I'm going to tell people who's in this game. You know, you said that night, you can say that this night. And I think he's a little magician.
The fact that people say we're in some sort of competition to see who's best, Messi, Maradona, Messi, there's going to be trouble.
Se va a calentar el morocho, se va a calentar el morocho, se va a armar quilombo.
I don't think you necessarily need to win the World Cup to be the best player ever. It's down to the time, the team you play for. I mean, I've seen obviously Ronaldo at Manchester United 2 or 3 years ago. You see Messi now. This guy's the best player in the world. There is no doubt about that. And I think we're always nervous about calling people who are currently watching, who are young at 23, to say he's the best player ever, but we shouldn't be. We should admit what we're seeing in front of our eyes. This is a special talent who maybe is the best player that's ever been seen.
Completely. I think the answer to that is great players would play in any generation. Messi could play in the 50s, he could play in the present day. That's good. Stefano, Pelé, Maradona, Cruyff could all play at any level because they're great players. And Lionel Messi, without question,
for me, Messi has been a gift from the footballing gods. He's just such a phenomenal talent. A player that not only beats people, but mesmerises them, produces magical, a multitude of goals. He's also an honest player. He gets kicked, he gets hacked, he gets up. He never dives. He doesn't cheat. He's just a brilliant example for footballers everywhere. And if everyone copied him, the game would be much better.
Lionel Messi, and possibly no surprises within circles. What do you make of him as a player?
Well, he's certainly got my vote. You know, he's a genius. He's a magician on that pitch. like him. Then Cruyff came along, and they said the same thing. And then Maradona, and also Pelé. I don't want to offend him by leaving him out. Now this kid Messi deserves to be called the world's number one, and he can accept that title whenever he's ready.
What do you think of Messi? Do you think he's possibly the best player of all time? Or?
Sí, de los últimos años.
Yes, in the last couple of years.
Fenómeno de calidad. Marca mucho el gol.
He's a phenomenal quality. Apart from all his goals, and even for a striker who isn't the primary striker, you can even call him a very offensive, attacking midfielder.
Impresiona cómo conduce el balón de tan cerca de la.
But what impresses me is how he dribbles the ball, so close to his feet, in a way that the ball never seems to leave his feet, and never gives the defenders a chance to take it away from him. He's an extraordinary player, and the world loves him. And they love him.
Fuera de normal, es un orgullo para mí hablar de él, que yo vivencié cuando estaba empezando y hoy es el mejor del mundo.